Hey y'all, Sai here! So, I have been itching to do an Intarsia project. Haven't done one forever, it seems like. And I'm in the middle of a project right now, but I'm waiting on paint to dry. So, I am just going to start another project. Yay! I found this pattern of a dragon, and it's a stained glass pattern. So I thought, well, that'd be a fun little Intarsia to do. So, I thought that I would go with yellow heart for the yellow, poplar for the green, if I can find some poplar that has green in it. You know how poplar gets like really green. Anyway, and then for these other parts here, I thought that I could use myrtlewood. It's not green, but it's unique. There are just a few things about this pattern that I don't like. That I changed this horn. It looked to me like it shouldn't show here, so it was showing, and I just colored that in. I didn't like this part with the tail, but so I may fix that as I'm working on it. That's what I love about art. You just do what you want. I'm also going to try this Loctite spray adhesive. I've been trying all sorts of different things, and I like those things, but I'm curious about this stuff. There was so much overspray before that I put down a paper towel this time and it caught it all, which made it much better. Awesome. Then I started cutting it out. It is a little hard to see the pieces since I have the colored pattern still stuck to them. I am finally running out of saw blades, so I've just bought some new ones. Then I can start telling everyone what I am using, since right now I'm really not sure because I had a bunch of random ones, and I've just been using those up. Then I rough shaped everything on the pneumatic drum sander. Then I started using the sandpaper and I did something a little different, and that was completely finishing a little section at a time. So I took the wing and I finished shaping it with the 100 grit, then sanded it with the 150 and the 220, and then I spot glued it together with some CA glue. These pieces are pretty small on this whole thing, so I thought this might help me keep things organized. I got some ebony, and so I took the sticker off of the eyeball and I put it on there, and I'm going to cut that out now to be my eyeball for the dragon. Yay! So I also learned another technique to make the white dot in the eyeball, to sharpen a white piece of wood and then drill a hole and put that piece in there. So I'm going to try it. Hopefully I don't ruin my paper. We're just going to ruin it. Okay. Ruin the paper. Let's just do that first. I blew the little pattern off onto the floor, but I found it right away. Phew! Then I put the sharpened white wood, which is Oregon lilac, into the little hole with some glue. Then I cut that off a little short and drove it in a little bit more with the hammer. I glued the little eye pattern back on right over that new little reflection spot. Well, it's black on black, so it's a little hard to see, but I think I can see it well enough. Neat. Curious to sand it and stuff. See how it looks. See how it looks. Then continued shaping and sanding and gluing sections at a time. So when I put that head part together and I got that pupil all glued in, I really liked how the reflection spot looked. So I had a mini celebration. Then I continued completing section by section until I had the whole thing all done and spot glued together. Then I traced around the dragon so I could cut out the backer board and glued that using the spray glue again. And cut that out real quick, then sanded off the fuzzies. And I used a Sharpie to put a black edge on the backer, and Wally joined me for a little bit. Then I put a verse on the back, and it is from Job 41, and it is God talking about this creature that he's made. This verse says, "Flames blaze from its mouth, sparks of fire shoot out, smoke pours out of its nose." This is pretty awesome, and the entire chapter 41 is about this creature. It is called a Leviathan, and it sure sounds like a dragon to me. Then I put my logo on too, using colored toner, and it worked. Then I stopped and just focused on Wally and gave him some lovin'. I put glue on the backer and then on the dragon. I put some sandbags on it, but I did end up using a couple of clamps. Then we went to see what Gibbs was doing, and he was lounging on the bed in the little bedroom in the shop.
Hi, Doogie. Hi, Doogie. Hi, Doogie. Hi, Doogie. What you doing?
And then a little bit later,
I have a baby today. She's gonna come out and see the dragon, right? Because she's a little bit grumpy. Are you grumpy? Let's look. Let's look at that. The dragon. You like that?
I take her little whispering grunt to mean that she liked it. Then I sprayed a few coats of polyurethane finish on it. I like to have the hanger attached already before gluing, but I did it after this time and it worked just fine, but I just forgot about it. It's all dry and done! And I'm really happy that the poplar got more green when I sprayed it with the polyurethane. So yay, cool! So it looks greenish now. I was concerned because it looked pretty light for a while. So this project, I tried that eyeball reflection technique that someone had told me about. So thank you very much for telling me about it. And that was to drill a hole into the pupil and then use a white piece of wood and sharpen it like a pencil and then poke that sharp tip in there, cut it off and sand it. And yeah, that worked so well. Check it out. Amazing. Well, I was itching to do the Intarsia and now I want to do more Intarsias, but I also want to make more signs, so I've got so much stuff I want to do. So I guess we will just see you next time. Bye! So I tried a couple new things this project. I tried the Loctite, which is the spray adhesive, and I really like it. And then I also tried to do the reflection in the eye using a little piece of wood instead of painting it. And that turned out awesome too. And then I used the color toner, and that worked out great too. I also had the visitor Wally, and Gibbs walks through and just goes and sleeps in the back room. And I also brought Never out to get her out of the grumps, which I think it did. So this was a really exciting project. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye!